Wrestling fans, back by popular demand, don't miss the Mick Foley 2015 World Tour when it invades the world-famous Kowloon Entertainment and Dining Complex in Saugus, Massachusetts, Friday, October the 2nd and Saturday, October the 3rd. The WWE Hall of Famer and New York Times best-selling author unleashes his trademarked wit and wisdom into his one-man spoken word show, Tales from Wrestling Past. Tickets are on sale now and include a meet and greet with Mick. For complete information, visit KowloonRestaurant.com or call 781-484-6002. Mick Foley and Kowloon Comedy look forward to seeing you live October 2nd and 3rd in Saugus.
This is Shelton Benjamin.
This is Harley Race.
This is Mick Foley.
This is Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
This is the Monster Abyss.
This is Daniel Bryan.
This is JBL, and you're watching the MWF.
Be there live.
Wrestling fans from around the corner and around the world, welcome to another installment of Wrestling Insiders. I'm Dan Marotti here at a bustling MWF studios just north of Boston in Melrose, Massachusetts. John Cena Sr. is on assignment this summer. In this edition, let's check out the August 31st, 2015 WWE Monday Night Raw emanating from Tampa, Florida. Don't forget the countdown is on to our 14th anniversary Big Bang Birthday Bash Extravaganza exclusively on BostonWrestling.com, Monday, September the 28th. We have a new president, a new vice president, with announcements coming left and right. As always, we need your support and have a variety of ways you can help the cause of bringing you more great live wrestling events and in-studio productions. If you haven't tried WWE Network yet, click on the link below. Within a minute or two, you'll be enjoying live pay-per-views, original programming, and thousands of hours in archive shows. For $9.99, it is the best value in professional wrestling, but right now, you can try WWE Network absolutely free for 1 month. Click on that link now. Also, use the links we have to shop with our partners at Amazon.com and WWEshop.com. No matter what you buy, even non-wrestling items on Amazon, we get a small kickback for sending them your way, and it does not increase your purchase one single penny. Help out the good guys on this one, folks. The holidays are just around the corner, believe it or not. If you're feeling generous and enjoying more than 800 free videos we have up on our YouTube channel, you can always send a donation of any size using PayPal and our BW at BostonWrestling.com email address. Every penny we raise goes right back into our live wrestling event and in-studio production initiatives. Die-hard wrestling fans know we have to support indie wrestling. It's the backbone of the sport. It's the foundation you build a home with. We don't have giant sponsors or cable TV contracts. What we have are wrestling fans that share the same passion we do. We hope you'll join us as our adventure continues. Raw opened up this week with a Sting promo. As he was coming out, Michael Cole was saying this is an iconic moment on Monday Night Raw. Michael Cole sounds so phony and insincere. It's why WWE would benefit by having someone like Jim Ross, or actually Jim Ross himself, on Raw each week selling the product. In this case, Sting, or in the overall grand scheme of things, pay-per-views, live events, merchandise, characters, storylines, angles, so on and so forth, the things that Michael Cole are not. Sting said he had respect for Triple H after their match at WrestleMania 31, but now he has his sights set on Seth Rollins in the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Sting said Rollins might be good, but he's no Triple H. Sting was throwing around words like wrestling and title during the segment. I was really surprised by that, and I like that. Sting said the last chapter of his career will begin at Night of Champions when he wins the gold. There was a continued tease throughout the program that Rollins is not half the man Triple H is, with Rollins' rebuttal that he certainly is, and that his time is now. Triple H's time is in the past. I think it's way too soon to set up a Triple H-Rollins feud, but again, that's just one man's opinion. Sting wasn't interrupted during the segment. He was able to get his points across clearly. It was a nice, fresh way to open up Raw instead of wishing it was over like most of the Seth Rollins 20-minute interviews that open up any given WWE program. Dolph Ziggler defeated Rusev via disqualification. This was a good match. It went 2 TV segments. It was given time to get the story across. Ziggler had the match up 1. Rusev was going to be pinned for the 3 count, but Summer Rae ran in and pulled him by the hair for a disqualification. There was a great post-match brawl between Lana and Summer Rae. These two have a great dynamic. Later on, Renee Young was interviewing Ziggler in the back. She started to run down the rest of Raw when he hit the showers. As Young was talking, Summer Rae snuck in to Ziggler's locker room. A little bit later on, Ryback was being interviewed by Young, and Summer Rae came running out of Ziggler's locker room. Ziggler came out of the room with nothing but a towel on. As the show continued, Ziggler told Lana what happened with Summer Rae and that Summer had saw him nude for 2 seconds, but nothing happened. A little bit later on, even more so, Lana's feelings were hurt when she saw Summer Rae's video describing how she saw Dolph Ziggler nude and how Ziggler was into Summer Rae. No lie. The nudity of Dolph Ziggler will continue into a Miz TV segment on SmackDown Thursday night. In the first of 3 Beat the Clock Divas matches to see who would face Nikki Bella at Night of Champions, Becky Lynch defeated Alicia Fox. Match was fine as neither Bella was wrestling. Becky won in 3 minutes 21 seconds to set the tone for the competition. Before the match, Nikki had a countdown clock for when she'd be the longest reigning Divas champion in history. I guess it's good to have the right boyfriend in the company. WWE Intercontinental Champion Ryback defeated Big Show in a title match. Show was going to go for the big punch, but Miz popped up on the apron. Show charged at Miz, then Ryback hit a shell shock for the victory. Big Show took a page out of Ric Flair's book earlier in the match. Ryback hurled him from the top rope to the canvas. Gotta say, Big Show has looked good in recent months. Ever since he had the heel turn at Survivor Series, it seems like even more so. He's gone out of his way to make the younger, up-and-coming guys look really, really good. You've got to tip your cap to Big Show about that, where so many stars of the past have been reluctant to do so. Charlotte defeated Brie Bella in a lousy match. Brie's fake-looking wrestling moves and selling sucked as usual. Good to have the right husband in this case, I guess. Charlotte won in 1 minute 40 seconds, so she's the front runner to get the Night of Champions title shot against Nikki. Kevin Owens defeated Cesaro in another really good match that went 2 TV segments. Story was that Kevin Owens charged Cesaro when he was standing on the ring apron, and Cesaro crashed his ribs into the announcer's table. It prevented Cesaro from hitting the swing. Then Owens hit the pop-up powerbomb for the win. It was a simple, effective story that got the match over. Good job here. Dean Ambrose battled Braun Strowman to a no contest. Not sure what the finish was. They just brawled around ringside and back into the ring with no referee in sight. Strowman tossed Reigns around like he was nothing. Reigns was in Ambrose's corner here. Ambrose nailed him with a chair. Strowman no-sold it. Great beatdown on Ambrose and Reigns. Great effective way to build up Strowman as a monster heel. The Wyatt family is back better than ever at this point. Paige versus Sasha Banks just ended when Paige wasn't able to beat the clock, so Charlotte gets the title shot against Nikki Bella September the 20th. Paige didn't even have enough time to scream, "This is my house," over and over again. Another one of my not-so-favorites. Dudley Boyz defeated the New Day. Fresh matchup here. It was electric. There was an energy to it. Another really strong 2-segment match. I'm sure we're going to see more of this. Before the matchup even began, New Day did a funny skit when they were chanting, "Save the tables," to the New Day sucks beat. They teased putting Kofi through the table after the match, but Xavier Woods pulled him out of the ring. I think the most juice in that feud is holding off on putting the New Day through the tables as long as humanly possible. In the main event segment of the show, it was a long Seth Rollins promo. Stephanie McMahon came out upset when Rollins alluded that he was better than Triple H. John Cena came down during all this. He wanted a shot at the U.S. Championship at Night of Champions, as every title has to be defended, and where Seth Rollins has 2 different championships, he's going to be defending the Heavyweight Championship against Sting, and now the U.S. title against John Cena. Rollins didn't think it was going to happen. Then Cena asked Stephanie if it was, and she reluctantly said yes. Rollins was not a happy man, and Sting came out and posed with Cena at the entranceway to close out the show. What did you think of Raw this week? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section below. Don't forget to check out our in-depth studio shoot interview with Patrick Clark of WWE Tough Enough, available for free on our YouTube channel right now. Running out of time once again, folks. Until we speak again, you and yours be well.